So officially, goedemorgen allemaal. Welcome. Friday filling. Friday we're gonna work really heavy. So whenever you need to stop at home, feel free to do it. Now, even if you want, you can turn off the camera. Should we try it? Let's start with it. Take both of your feet on the ground really closer to those hips and try this. Bring both of your arms already over your head. The first thing we're gonna do is to relax absolutely everything. To let your spine to relax a little bit. Then our second step will be that core. Squeeze that core as much as you can against the ground so the lower back goes against the ground the toughest you can. And let's go forward. First move, bring those hands over or above your chest. The chin goes to the chest. Start to lift your shoulder blades. It's like you want to grab something above yourself, and then slowly down. Bring both of your arms over your head. But the challenge here is when the arms goes over the head, the lower back remains against the ground. To restart, slowly we take the arms, the head, we lift the shoulder blades off the ground, slowly down, but do not lose that core off the ground. So don't lose your lower back off the ground. Double check, always, you know how it works. Double check on those shoulders. They are always away from your ears. So this is a perfect chance. If you're feeling there, always push them down. With this first move here, what we are looking for is not to work fast. What we are looking for is to squeeze those abs super tight, slowly, but super tight. And since it's Friday, let's keep that move for the next 45 minutes more. Veel plezier! Should we try a little bit more? What do you say? Let's keep the same move. Just now, try to hold it. Don't move here. Start to move only one of your legs. Go for the full extension first forward, and then start to pull it. Pull it. Bring it to the ground. Down we go. Arms over your head. Your lower back, it's always been pushed against the ground thanks to your abs or your core. Let's try it again. First, we secure our shoulder blades, they are off the ground, and the neck and the shoulders, they are always relaxed. Then, fully extend one of your legs and start to pull it as much as you can to feel the first time the stretch on those hamstrings. Release it, and down it goes. For those that this morning you told me I can feel, I think I heard that about the hip flexors. Now you're gonna feel them really good. So basically try to think about three things right now. The first one, it's always your core or your abs. They are always, no matter what, no exceptions, pushing against the ground that lower back. The second thing you should be self-aware, it's your neck and your shoulders, always relaxed. And the third, work with only one of your legs and go for the full extension and a little bit of stretch on those hamstrings. This is the easy part, right? This is the super easy part of the training. Now the question will be, can we do exactly the same but with both of your legs at the same time? That means keep your feet on the ground the moment you start, bring your arms over your chest, and now without losing that core, start to push first forward and then start to pull them as much as you can. Bend them, feet on the ground, down we go, arms over your head, and always check, can you still feel your core that it's against the ground? If the answer is yes, go for the second one. First we lift, keep a lot of tension, that means your lower back is always against the ground. Slowly push forward, bring them both up, bend, feet on the ground, slowly down. If everything is working good, the moment you are here with your shoulder blades off the ground, and of course that lower back is on the ground, the moment you push both of your legs to the front, you won't feel that lower back that goes off the ground. Why? Because those abs, they are always constantly pushing inside. I think I have said that one 1,000 times already, right? That the abs, they push inside. But yeah, just a quick reminder. The abs, they push inside. As always, the moment at home you need to stop for a quick break, you can always stop as many times as you would like to or as you need. "30 seconds more here, please, team. Let's isolate a lot of strength through that core. Supposedly that core is new, I hope. Seconds out, last 5, 4, 3. How's your core? Remember that sequence, don't forget it. Add on a tiny new move, and since we are working with both of your feet on the ground and those hands over your head, let's add on the first hip bridge. Lift and rotate those hips, your lower back, and everything goes the highest you can push through the back of your feet, through your heels. Try to push it for only 3, maybe 4 seconds. Inside it goes, and once you feel your lower back that it's against the ground, let's mix it. We lift, first we push forward, we lift it tall, down it goes, feet on the ground, arms over your head to restart. Rotate those hips, try those hips to rotate them to the front, push the highest you can through both of your heels. Lower back starts to hurt a little bit, starts to work. After those 3 or 4 seconds, down it goes. Remember, first we lift, check those shoulders, where are they? Are they too high or are they lower? And of course, here comes our first game of the morning of this Friday. Let's play this game that it's called How Much More Can You Push and How Much More Can You Pull? So when you're pushing your hips off the ground, how much more can you push those hips? There is always room for more. And once you have extended your legs, how much more can you pull them to yourself? There's always, again, room for more. And here comes a free advice as always. No matter the push or no matter the pull, all the strength comes always from your core. Or the front part of your core, those are the famous abs, or the back part of your core, that's your lower back and all the muscles surrounding. Nog 30, alsjeblieft. Elish, I can see you there far away on Daniela's camera. I hope you, yeah, it's you, okay. 20 seconds to go. Careful on the shoulders. Once we start to get tired, they start to go up, so always keep them lower. Seconds 5, 4, 3. So far so good, right? Let's go for a little bit more, of course. So right now we have our first move. It was the hip bridge. But instead of starting with your hands over your head, start here with your hands closer to your hips. Let's start to build, same as before, and from the heels, switch to your toes. Try to push even more, and from those toes, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Start to open your chest a little bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4 seconds. That's it. Release it, back to the heels, down we go. Now let's lift. Let's push forward. Same as before, how much more can you pull? But here, remember those 4 seconds of the hip bridge? Let's turn it into 4 reps. Grab one of your legs, lower down 1, switch, lower down 2, switch, lower down 3, lower down 4, release it, restart. Heels closer to your hips, rotate and build the hip bridge. We know this one. From those heels to your toes. And from the toes to the arms and the shoulder blades. Open your chest, push even higher. 3 to 4 seconds. Once you have it, arms away, toes away, we push inside. Let's go for our second part. It's a lot of strength. Off the ground first we go. Don't forget to first push forward and then we pull. Once you cannot pull any longer, we grab it, 4 times a switch for an isolated stretch now for each hamstring of each of your legs. Quick reminder, the more fully extend your leg is, the more stretch you will work. Ooh. Ik heb 2 Barbara's. Nice. Here comes the rename. Alright team, 35 seconds to go. Ik heb knieën, arm. You know who is it? En ik heb onderrugbar. I hope I wrote it right. 15 seconds to go. By the way, how's the lower back? Ah, it's okay. Seconds out, team. 5, 4, 3, 2. Toppy. So far so good. That was only the warm-up. Go for the good stuff. Shall we? Why not? Let's add on to that same sequence the first roll-up. And I think you know when are we gonna roll up, right? Don't forget we always start first with the hip bridge. Through your heels, then through your toes, keep that core always tight, and then through both of your shoulder blades. But here, instead of 4 seconds, try this. Try to extend one of your legs forward, and then switch all the strength to the other side for the other leg. Once you have your right and your left, release it, down we go. Let's go on the second part. Same as before, first we lift. And here comes our roll-up basically. Go for the full extension of your legs, place them on the ground, let's go up. Sit down super straight on the ground, shoulders down, and let's finish the sequence by going down, start to pull those legs off the ground, grab them, and remember we have 1, switch, we have 2, switch, we have 3, and we have the last one, to stop and reset. Lekker? Complicated for a Friday morning? Let's try it. Heels on the ground, always build the highest hip bridge ever. Don't run, step by step. From those heels, switch to your toes, push even higher, and then make even more a steady bridge through your arms. Instead of 4 seconds, remember, just one leg goes forward, and then the other one. Once you have right and left, or left and right, it doesn't matter, down we go. Let's go for the second part. Strength. Let's lift those shoulder blades off the ground, same like we have started our training. Fully extend your legs, but now they don't go up, when the ground goes. Roll up comes. Pop up that chest. Remember the head on the roll-ups, it will never go forward, we always keep it aligned. Down we go, and the moment you feel that lower back, start to pull both of your legs. Let's go for those 4 times the switch. New kids on the blocks, they said it. Step by step, please. And if there is anyone that you don't know, new kids on the block, shame on you. You got this, Rafa. You got it. I saw you. Nice. That is because yesterday you weren't with us. That's why. See what happens? I actually missed you yesterday. Yeah. Right, team. The last minute, the last 60 seconds at home. Remember the sequence. Go always work step by step. Don't run. Work really good those hip bridge. So try to push as much as you can. Elish on fire. Go for more fire. Much more fire. Yeah, just throw some liquid there. No third tag. Should we do it? 5? Here? 3? 3? 8? And from the top. 8 more. No, I'm kidding. Like an all aerobic class. Prima. How are we feeling? 1 thumb up. For me, it's more than enough. Let's do it. Let's try to reset now. Let's work a lot of those roll-ups. Extend both of your legs on the ground. Use the arms. Listen to this. Use the arms to help you. So you need to roll a big circle out a little bit faster with those arms to help you go up. Pop up your chest really quick and then start to go forward as much as you can. Let's aim now for a really deep stretch on those hamstrings and your lower back. If by any chance those hands, they can reach your feet, try to go for your feet and try to pull a little bit. Hide your head only for 1, 2, 3, and 4 seconds. Release it. Always now keep it super round your spine. And now we need to stop with that lower back against the ground. And let's try those arms again. Bring them behind your head. Big circle out. That's number 1. That's number 2. Both of your shoulder blades right now are off the ground. And once you go for the third, stop your arms over your head. And then we go down. Whoa, that was something for the core. So big circle out. Pop up your chest, sit down on your sit bones. That's it. We don't maintain it there. We just go again for that stretch. As much as you can stretch, 3 to 4 or maybe 5 seconds if you want to. If you aim for your feet, grab them and pull. After that stretch, it's work control and a lot of strength for that core. Stop just with your lower back and start to move those arms. Big circle goes backwards. They go out, they point forward 3 times. Careful this one when you're working those circles. It's really common for that core to start to get tired and your shoulder blades, they will be on the ground, but not your head. So basically here, if you see the camera, you will be working your neck because my shoulder blades right now, they're on the ground. There is almost nothing happening on my core. So always try to pull from those abs to lift your shoulder blades off the ground. If by a big chance those 3 circles are too many, do only 2. But always remember it's Friday. Which one of all of you guys have you had a morning coffee? 1, 2, Marit's smiling. Yeah. No coffee, no smile. Yeah. Okay. Which one of all of you don't like coffee? Really? Why? Okay, that full sequence, not take here, ultimately. Astrid, how's your neck? Is it happy? Okay. It knows that the weekend it's coming and it starts to hurt, yeah. Ah, Barb, somebody loves you. Barb, try to do the roll up with the kid on you. You will train a lot of strength for sure. Once at home you have reached those last two, or if you have lost count, just do one more. After all, it's Friday, and then stop and release it for a little bit. Lisanne, how's your right arm? It's not really happy, right? Okay. What have you done? Too many push-ups. That's why. Who's ready for the ultimate stretch level? Try this. First time we stretch, it hurts. Yeah. Second time we stretch, it hurts more than the first time. And the third time we stretch hurts more than the second plus the first one. So you need to be self-aware of your level of stretch. Let's still work that roll up. Pop up always your chest, keep your head tight. Those shoulders, they will never go up, they will always be down. And if you want here, you can check, you can roll them a little bit. Let's go for those 3 levels of stretch. The first one, you need to push as much as you can until you cannot push any longer, but yes, it hurts a little bit. Once you are there, don't move backwards. Try to always keep it steady. Try, bend both of your knees a little bit, go for a little bit more forward, and push again back your knees against the ground. This is the second time we're going to stretch, and it hurts or needs to hurt much more than the first one. Don't go backwards or do not move your spine. Bend again both of your knees. Go as much as you think you can go forward. And here comes the tricky part. Can you go for the full extension of both of your knees against the ground? Here we're going to maintain it more than 5 seconds. It will hurt a lot. Actually, it's hurting a lot. After more than 5 seconds, slowly release it. Don't release it too fast. And slowly we're going to go down. So this roll-ups, our main goal is to stretch a lot. We keep the strength of that core when we roll up. Keep the strength behind when we sit down straight. Always check how's your neck. You can roll your shoulders up, back and down. Now let's go for those 3 levels. The first one, when you feel them, try to stop. Slowly bend your knees, a little bit more forward or lower your chest. Push your knees against the ground again. After a few seconds, bend your knees. Don't move your spine backwards. Remember, the moment you move backwards, you're about to lose it. Try to push as much as you can. Then let's go for it. Slowly start to push those knees against the ground. After more than 5 seconds, release it slowly. Careful, don't release it too fast. And then slowly down. Now, how honest are you with yourself when you feel pain? That's a good question, right? The main secret here is to never move backwards, never. So once you have advanced forward, we always try to move a little bit more, and a little bit more. And from now on, we're gonna have 2 groups here. One of you guys, you're gonna feel more your hamstrings. Oh yeah, they're gonna hurt. And the other ones, you're gonna feel maybe a little bit more your lower back. If you feel more your lower back, try to work really polite, really soft. Kati, how's your lower back? Oh, nice. I think it's the weather. Alrighty, team at home. Let's go for the last 3 times, please. So make a lot of juice out of those hamstrings. How's those hamstrings going so far? Bigger? Can you feel at home that you're moving a little bit more forward? Like, hey, look at me, magic. It's not magic, it's training actually. Oh, probably it's magic, who knows? If you want to believe in magic, I mean, go for it. Once you have done those last 3 times that sequence with the 3 levels of stretch, take a moment to breathe, grab some water, grab some coffee, a tea, glass of wine, but it's too early. But hey, I'm not here to judge you, no one, so let's do it. So far so good? Yep. Let's aim a lot now the stretch. Not only there's those hamstrings, but a lot of the lower back. And we're gonna try to work the lower back to the center. We're gonna stretch the center plus both of our sides. And to do that, good luck, we're still gonna maintain our first roll up. So we're just gonna go for a roll up. We're not gonna sit straight. We're just gonna push as far as you can. So since you're flexible now, try to go for the good feeling. I don't know, maybe 2-3 seconds, not too much longer. And hands on your lower back if you want to, you know this one. Let's roll backwards and make yourself super tiny first. We're not gonna extend the legs or nothing. Make yourself as tiny as you can. Try to hold it here for 5 seconds. After those 5 seconds, we're gonna go down to the ground, start to roll back down. Here comes the good stuff. Start to also lift both of your feet off the ground. And then take, like we have warmed up this morning, take both of your knees first to one side. Once you have one side, strength to come back to the center, and then slowly to the other side. Once you have your right, and once you have your left, back to the center. One leg goes to the ground, the other one, reset, start all over again. We have the first roll up. Shoulders down, relax those shoulders and your arms, push as much as you can. 1, 2, or 3. Release it. Slowly, take step by step. Bend both of your knees, your legs, and let's roll. If you want, hands on your lower back, or if you have control, hands on the ground. You can always choose. After 5 seconds, release it. Feet on the ground, slowly down. But whenever you want to, without losing the balance, start to lift your feet off the ground. Head on the ground and shoulder blades on the ground. And one side, both of your knees goes. Feel how one side now of your lower back opens. Center, other side. After you have your right and your left, back to the center. One leg, the other one. So it's always about moving, 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 and moving. All the moves that we're gonna do, always do them super smooth, super soft. It's like we are moving in slow motion. Or it's like someone is sleeping next to you. You don't want to move too fast or avoid doing noises, actually. Try to do it super slow. When after we have done the roll up, when we go forward, you need to feel those hamstrings and maybe the lower back. When we roll backwards, we feel for sure the lower back, the center of the lower back. And when we bring both of your knees right and left, you need to feel the sides of the lower back, not the center. 60 seconds to go, so don't run, take your time, step by step. Halfway, 30 seconds to go, so probably inside 30 seconds, there is plenty of time to do it one time more. From those three moves, which one is your favorite? Rolling up and pushing forward, rolling backwards, or knees side to side? I think I know the answer of most of you. Yeah. Elish, can you check if Daniela is alive? Yeah? That's okay. Prima. Cool. Just in case you never know, huh? Perfection. Forget about the roll up. Forget about it. Remember all the roll backs. Now it's time to extend both of our legs. We can always start sitting down on the ground with a super nice position. So the opposite of nice will be this one, super straight. So always try to start super relaxed. From here, just roll backwards. Make yourself first super tiny, and then let's go for it. Let's go for the full extension of both of your legs. If you can, and your toes, they can touch the ground, go for the ground. Hold it for 5 seconds only. Release it. Let's roll forward and try if you can to maintain a little bit of balance before we start again, just a little bit. And before we start again, first, drop both of your feet on the ground and relax your spine a lot. To restart, we're gonna roll backwards. Keep your elbows, or if you want, on the ground and your hands on your lower back. Make yourself first super tiny, and then let's go for the full extension if we can. After 5 seconds, slowly down, release it. Let's go for a little bit of balance. Pop up your chest a little bit. Even if you want, you can grab both of your knees to pull. Once you have found out balance, feet on the ground. And remember, before we start, always relax your spine. There shouldn't be any kind of tension. What happens if you have some tension on your back? You forgot it, and suddenly you want to roll back. Well, I don't think you're gonna roll back. You're gonna slap your entire spine against the ground. So right now it's all about rolling backwards and slowly extend both of your legs. After that nice feeling of the roll back, let's find some balance. Can I ask you 1 minute more or nah? On the rug Barb, who is it? Okay. So. Okay. So. That is a cool nickname. Nog 20 seconden, alsjeblieft. So maybe inside 20 seconds, one more. If it fits, a second one there, go for the good feeling. Sineke, how's your lower back and your hernia? Still happy? Yeah, nice. Still happy. Look, do this. There. Don't worry, then you have the full day later to be seated in front of the computer. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Once we have done that last one or the last two team at home, let's go for the good ones. Let's turn around, please. Are we still good? Are we still alive? Kind of? Good. Who wants the good news? We're not gonna push the ground away. Yay! Mar, we're gonna work a lot of strength, of course. This is gonna be our starting point. Try this. Bring both of your hands just underneath your chest, or keep your chest above your hands. Same deal. Keep both of your knees first underneath your hips, and once you got it, try this. Make a big step backwards and a big step backwards. So basically we know this move as a plank, right? So from the plank, we're gonna start to push backwards now. Oops, I miscalculated my mat. Start to stretch as much as you can your spine. And here comes the good news. After 5 to 10 seconds stretching that spine, first release it, and here comes. Try this. Push one of your knees closer to the ground as forward as you can. Once you can push it anymore, bring that knee to the ground, and then bring the other knee, and even if you need, you can shake it off and restart. First we extend one leg, and then the other one. Once you have the plank, let's go for stretching a little bit too much. How much can you push? 5 to 10 seconds. Once you got it, bring it first forward back again to that plank. Choose the other leg or the other knee slowly down to the ground, really closer, and then push it as far as you can. And to push that knee forward, you will need a lot of what? Your core. Try to push it as far as you can. Bring it back down to the ground, and if you want to, you can release a little bit those arms. Since the triceps and the shoulders, especially the front part of your shoulders, they will work a lot here. And of course, once again, here comes the Friday challenge. How much more can you push now? How much more can you push your spine or your hips backwards? And then how much more can you challenge yourself to push your knee forward? How much more? There's always room for more. Should we go for the last two times? What do you say? One for your right, one for your left? Or the opposite, one for the left, one for the right. How's the arms, by the way? Can you feel those shoulders? How are they working? Super and very important, always check that when you're working the plank, that your chest, it's always over your hands. Top or the hands underneath the chest. It's the same. Once you have done those two, one right, one left, stop it out, shake it off, grab some water, tea, coffee, cappuccino, latte macchiato, flat white, mochaccino. I ran out of words. Let's try to work a little bit more on our side. Keep that same sequence if we can. How's the arms or how's the wrists so far? Remember how at home to keep a little bit of pressure off the wrist? I'm going to try instead of, I don't know, there, you can see it there? Yeah. Instead of here, you can turn a little bit outside. A little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Up. Should we try? Full extension. Full extension. We are not going to stretch now. We're just going to rotate. Ping, 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 ping. So your hips are looking to one side and your arm tries to go first to the ceiling and then start to bring it over your head as much as you can. Feel a lot of stretch. Hold it for 1, 2, and 3 seconds. First back to the center. Rotate. Switch. Other side if you feel confident. First goes to the ceiling and let's stretch all this side. How? By pushing your hips even higher from down below and bringing that arm over your head. After 3 seconds or maybe 4 or 5, if you want to, release it. Down, knees on the ground. Shake it off a little bit. There is no stretch here at all. The only part that we are going to stretch is when, we rotate and when we bring that arm over the head. Try to feel when that arm goes over the head, how that side stretches a lot, but the opposite needs to do a lot of strength. Of course, don't worry, your core, it's already working. But if you want, you can reactivate a little bit more the core. You were not expecting this, right? Haha, got you all off guard. Friday feeling. Elish, stop playing with your hair, come on. Right, nog 2 keer, alsjeblieft. It reminds me when I was a kid and the school they sent us to run. I was always with my shoelaces off. I don't know how it's like, oh wait, I need my shoelaces off. How was it? Kind of flicker? I have seen 90% of you were like, man, I need to do more push-ups or get my wrists stronger. Yeah. All right, let's try the last one, and I will promise you one thing. The wrist, almost we are not gonna use them. Here, we're gonna start. From here, step forward with your hand, step forward with your hand, and push your hips backwards. This one we know it. We're gonna stretch between 5 to 10 seconds. Once you got it, try to walk backwards with those arms, but now with your elbow. So elbow on the ground, step back, and try to hold the plank here, or what we know this move as a hover. Try to count 5 seconds here by squeezing a lot that core inside. Once you got it, first your knee comes inside, the other knee comes inside, forward, forward, we push down, we stretch a little bit again. So basically the first part, this one, it's for a lot of stretch and relax. After 5 to 10 seconds, the elbow comes inside, the other elbow comes inside. Make sure both of the elbows are underneath your chest, same as before your hands, but now with the elbows. Walk backwards and try to hold it. If you stretch for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds. If you have stretched for 10 seconds, hold it for 10 seconds. Then to bring your knees forward, you will need a lot of strength. So we use that core to push your knees inside. Super easy moves. Let's try to work the last 2 minutes, especially the last 2 minutes for the strength of the core. And yeah, that will be all for this Friday. So I think we have worked a lot, eh? Friday, a lot of stretch, strength, balance. Let's go for our last minutes, 2 minutes. I will tell you when, and then our Friday just ends.